yet.
Okay. We'll see if he gets punished for that decision. Obviously, as the more points get put into Wex here for Analog, the EMP is going to be doing that much more work. So we'll see how it does pan out. I believe he has his bottle coming though, so he will have that at least. But yeah, definitely going to be struggle to get the resources going. Meanwhile,
Yeah, Wolf form is fairly useful if you can give it to the Razor. It's not that bad. Oh dear, speaking of Razor.
Yeah, he is trapped. There's going to be all that tag team damage coming through. Sapped a lot of it away there from the bear. He's actually able to get himself out. Maybe Kingrd is going to be the person to fall. Atlantic getting involved will get the kill on towards FCR.
Dukalis might be caught.
Yeah, off to the side. Kingrd is going to try and control him up, and it looks like this poor old Clockwork will die. Although there is an invis. Primal Beast charged forwards. The Tornado, though, will connect. So at the end, both supports just get traded away.
And he's going to be fine. Kingrd here, though.
Yeah, they cancel out the charge. Nice shards as well. No escape for Dukalis, and he will be the one going down here. Who gets the credit? Is it Costabile? Is it the mid? It is neither. The support takes it away.
It's like, I'm sorry, guys. My tag team was active. I didn't mean to do that.
Quite difficult as well. So we'll see if maybe they can try and get an early lead and run away with it, but they definitely will need something like that. Meanwhile, down at the bot, Shad will dive. They do get the trade on the Kingrd at the very least. FCR though just pops Otomo, standing his ground against Atlantic. He's getting endlessly rooted. Finally, he'll be able to find the avenue to retreat with the haste rune, gets him away safely. But all that means that Dukalis just sacrificed it. Take the support, let me leave. So it ends up being 2 kills there, going towards Keystars, and should also be yet to complete this Hound of Midas, 100 gold away. And I'm sure once he has it online, that will start helping a bit. Meanwhile, it looks like maybe they found a free grab on towards Atlantic. All of his mana burnt away from the spare. What can he do apart from die? Nothing, as he will drop down.
Most of the time. Whereas you look at Team Tickles, you need that net worth to survive these fights. You can still bring value. Ah, dear. No net worth. No value.
Manta to dodge the Sunstrike, but yeah,
he'll be on the losing end of that, and they feel the same. They decide, let's go back and try to defend.
Yeah, Shad. They jump immediately. Chad, he just gets disintegrated right now. They do get the trade on towards Kingrd. The bear get low as well. Nice charge forwards from Atlantic. Starblade is going to pop his ult and stand his ground. They're bursting through Atlantic. There is going to be the pulverize. The AoE damage actually killing the bear at the same time. He got rooted on the last tick there. And the bear once again going to charge on forwards. Another root. He just can't get anywhere. He is dead. 3 people down for Team Tickles. No buybacks. The summons as well in the backlines. Getting controlled up. If they can actually kill this. I love it when you look at the items and then you see a lone druid and brown boots and 5 iron branches at 22 minutes in. It always looks hilarious. Meanwhile, speaking of, it looks like he has been controlled. Mystic Flare is there, but it doesn't matter. The man's just too tanky. Nice tornadoes off from Analog, making the space. FCR is getting low, but he's just baiting everybody in deeper and deeper right now. Boom controlled. He's rooted in place. Now he has to be the one to run away. Meanwhile, Costabile do work in the backlines as well. Managed to get 2 supports and Shad as well. He's trying to put himself off, but nice snowball going to pull the 2 of them in, trapped him up. Atlantic though is there, and that is going to be enough to force them to back, but yeah, probably not going to happen. Meanwhile though,
here we go.
They have actually going to start the fight off Costabile control. BKB is going to be there now, trapped up from the coast. Dukalis is trying to hold back the carry while Shad in deep, rooted up, in place. The right clicks are going to come on through, plus the power charge is there. Can he survive? No, he cannot. Gets brought down, and now Boom potentially in danger right now. Charging forwards, nice ice wall. Slows him down, and now he gets beaten to death from the bear. He is dead. Boom controlled as well up to the north, trying to take out Costabile with him, but he cannot do it. And it's 3 kills for Keystars, all the cores gone. And I think we could be seeing that GG coming out soon. NARMAN, oh, the TP is too long. The fear counts it, he is dead. Even Dukalis is still here. We could be looking at every single person from Tickles dying. Tornado will connect at the maximum range. And this is it, full team wipe is there. And this just looks nearly impossible for Team.
Firstly, he's a very slow farming core compared to the other. Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah, speaking of, he has been found, trying to get himself away. The right click to stop, they just flying through, the route is there. Look how quickly he just disintegrates, there's nothing he could do. Still charging forwards, Boom, gonna be able to avoid the tornado. We'll keep him alive, but again, it's just another 2 kills there for Keystars.
Could still make it work on Team Tickles. You know, I blame the early morning, thinking Keystars can't take this match, but this Razor, and yep, GG's called. I can't blame them. Like, it looked like it was GG almost 20 minutes ago, if you ask me. Just from the laning phase, Team Tickles had to win. Keystars came out on top. With this late game draft, it was a very tough situation.
It was, yeah. Oh, you know, I can't do it every day, man. That's a lot of effort. But maybe we'll see who wins the right-clicking war, Analog or
KJ.
Atlantic to get the bounty. KJ just getting poked with NARMAN getting involved. Kingrd, he's actually going to commit for this right now. He doesn't even get it, and maybe that's going to cost him his life. And indeed it will. 4 heroes on top of him, plus the calling. Even giving Atlantic the final hit there to get the first blood on their mid laner. Nice little way to start off the
Angle, gets himself a bit of a stack going on, Dukalis, and he's very happy with that. And he's going back to the bottom lane. Hello.
Yeah, the fights continue. Boom, though, in danger, and he will actually be the one to fall right now. KJ on Death's Door, but will manage to escape. One more Shadow Poison. Is that enough? It is not. NARMAN surviving by the skin of his teeth. One more. It's still not enough. He just keeps on surviving. Now trapped in the sprouts. He sends the poison in the wrong direction, off to the side.
Undying has resulted in him having basically no net worth at this point of the game. Although, you know, a nice D ward does help. Oh, he's like, it's a D ward on the other side.
I mean, if he just dies here, it's going to delay those boots even more. TP coming in though from Kingrd. Maybe they might try and turn this one around. He is just in range there to get the disruption. That might just be the death there for NARMAN, and yes, it will be. As Xantic turns up. Meanwhile, though, speaking of mids, Analog diving the tier 1 by the looks. Yeah, he's got control to Dukalis, will get the kill. Although Boom just laying in the right clicks, and yeah, Analog is dead. He knows he's dead as well, so he turns around to at least get a last hit. We'll see if he gets punished at all for that greed. Meanwhile, yeah, they're trying to make a move. It's just onto KJ though, will still die. Charge forward comes in from Analog, focusing on towards Boom. It's a lot of damage here onto the Viper with Pulverize. That will be enough to get the kill. So it's a 1 for
his team, and he kind of doesn't need it. He's barely ahead of Boom, so he's had a very tough time.
Costabile has been caught. Nice gank comes through here from Team Tickles. So many people on top of him. That is an easy peasy kill. Perfect target to find there for the side of Tickles. And yeah, Costabile off.
Shad, he's in a bit of a scary spot here. He has one, but he has one skill point if he wants to use it.
Oh, he tried to use it. The cast animation is too long. There's the Pulverize. He literally waited like half a second too long to get the escape, and as a result, he does get punished. But in comes the rest of Team Tickles. Maybe they can find a counter kill. They're going to focus on towards Kingrd, and eventually the Shadow Demon will die. But even still, you know, Keystars the happen. We'll see how well he does do with that, and what he's going to end up building right now. But even still, it is like very tight between the top farm core and fourth. It's literally 300 gold separate. People actually in the mid. Analog in a spot above a nice tidal wave to drag him further out position. And that ends up being a nice free kill there for the side of Team Tickles. Are still just chilling up in this area though. Wait to see if anyone else comes close, but never mind, they get bored. Who wants to hit creeps?
FCR, they finally found NARMAN.
Oh, NARMAN, perfect position there with the call-in, does tons of damage. Kingrd will just fall. This Beretta, man, are they actually the carry this game? Doing so much.
X Mark again.
Use the tidal wave, drag him out. Casual dead shot as well. But actually, Analog charged it aggressively himself. Wants to focus on towards the Cooker if he can. The right click as well, coming in from Costabile. A Boom just chucks his armor on towards the TA as well. Control the backlines and will still get the value out of that Aegis. Atlantic, he's able to survive and walk it off. He will be A-OK. And now it's Keystars are the ones who have to run off. FCR as well getting picked off elsewhere. It was a very valiant attempt to try and go for that fight. It just didn't work out.
Double kill.
Even Kingrd and NARMAN, man, this guy is just having a real great game. Like half your HP pool it feels in so many situations. Meanwhile, disruption save will be there to make sure Analog doesn't get completely controlled, but all that does is delay the inevitable. BKB still on cooldown. NARMAN, I saw that. He waited for the dead shot at the last second to get the kill, man. He just wanted his godlike.
Not quite the same style.
Yep. Yeah, it's very difficult. You can see this big wall of death that Team Tickles put up, and there's nothing Keystars can do. You can see on the minimap, Costable's cutting creep waves, Analog is doing exactly the same, but they are losing their base as a result.
That's it. They're just gonna be giving them, I think, 2 sets of barracks here. Viper also has the Iron Shard, which makes him a lot more effective at bringing down these builds. Oh, almost gets the pick off, but no, just aiming for the tower right now. Sorry for the barracks.
Yep. Backdoor protection is up, but do they have the damage to go through it? It looks like they do. Slowly but surely, this building will still go down despite all the creep wave cutting that was going on. They do make sure they push away the Viper. Okay, it's not enough. They're still going to kill the tidal wave. It connects onto 2 as well. Perfect place for Xantic. KJ's immediately dead. FCR as well is gone. two heroes in a flash just disappear. He's even got the grab as well on towards Kingrd. The tidal wave actually a little bit off the mark there to not get the full grab. Continue to try and take this fight. NARMAN 4 stars back out. Boom will TP with the X mark. He's going to be able to come back into this one full HP, full mana, it feels. And what can Keystars do apart from run away? Oh, they've actually found Shad on his own. This is a huge target.
There you go.
The Nana is gone, down for 70, no buyback. If there was ever a fight to win, this could possibly be it, but it doesn't matter. Costabile's focus, he is gone. Anlock also dying. And it's just, oh, I don't know, man. NARMAN doing so much work, Boom doing all the damage as well. Like, who even needs a carry Nagasara in this game? Absolutely nobody.
No, literally no difference coming out from Shad, basically. Maybe he was just, his job was to keep FCR locked up, you know? It wasn't, it was the other way around. We were like, tap out in a second or two.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see it at all. Boom's ages as well. Just gets used, so back to full HP, full mana. Meanwhile, FCR has been caught, but you know, everyone else on the side of Tickles, they just want to focus on buildings. They don't really care about the kill, or do they? They would still go for it. Watermark, boat, control, torrent, it's all there. Ends up being the free kill. Anlock as well, trying to make something happen inside the fountain by the looks, but Boom. Objective Toyo, man.
Their objective is maximum, though, so you still want to get those kills. And looks like the Primal Beast, he is just melting away. He's gone. You miss it. And this has been perhaps the biggest beatdown of the tournament so far. Even yesterday's game between Nouns and Vivo was not this bad.
The Shad even memeing, man, just randomly dropping down the call. They will just find this free grab on towards Costabile. 4 stars out, but the tidal wave connects onto all 3 of them, and they just disintegrate. There it is. The GG is finally called, and a huge win there for Team Tickles.
A killing. There's no killing here. We're not entertained. Come on, guys. What gives?
Yeah, people need to start rubbing some dirt between their hands. You know, that's when the kills really start happening. Meanwhile, Zantic trying to go on towards KJ right now. Inkswell is there, going to stun him up in place. Rotation as well from Kingrd, and it's Zantic out of place with no mana. Will get caught. Fantastic Shard placement as well from Kingrd. That should be enough to secure this second kill. Telekinesis to make the space with the slow from the rock kick. It will be another kill towards Kingrd. First blood plus a double. Man's got some money to play with.
The fight. And that is a great rotation for Vivo Keystars. Now we're entertained.
Yes, we are. KJ doing the free trip back to the base, died to the tower. Always a nice spin. Doing his own thing here up at the top lane. Maybe he's going to get pressured right now. There is a Doom available for FCR. It will land. I cursed him as the gank comes immediately by the looks. And Shad's, yeah, I think
he's gone.
Yeah, he's dead. See his HP bar dropping down there.
It's such a slow burn, you know. It's like it's dropping slow. You know.
Be able to find FCR. NARMAN will get the steal on towards Scorched Earth. Rolling Thunder coming through. We can see on the minimap the rest of the Keystars heading over towards the Twin Gate, but I don't think they're going to get here in time to make any difference. The Doom will still die. And that is a pretty nice kill to find. Unfortunately for Tickles, it is NARMAN that got the credit.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, well, it's the classic, but Boom is probably gonna be losing his life as well. So it's still a favoring Team Tickles just because the person you killed has so much more net worth and when you're behind. But oh wait, Costabile.
He's getting involved. DD there coming out from Zantic gets the kill. That's a massive target to find. Worth a lot of dash chips for himself. Shad also jumping in. Critical gets out. Telekinesis doesn't mess it up too badly as Kingrd still gets connected as well. Roll falls from Anlock. There is going to be the soul point, but as you mentioned, there's not really a combo with it at all. Actually, there is the 2-man. Doom comes on out. FCR, it secures the kill to Shad. And Zantic's trying to run away. The Stampede is on.
He's dead.
He will tick out. Can someone get the deny? That is the question. He's super low. And there it is. NARMAN will at least deny any gold. So, yeah, that was 10. He's feeling pretty damn nice. Meanwhile, Dukalis has been found, but actually it's all a bait right now. The snowball does actually avoid some of the stuns, but it doesn't matter. Zantic's still charging through with the blink dagger as well, keeping the control here on towards Anlock.
Shad's here.
And he finds the avenue to roll out. There's going to be the soul line. Doom as well has been dropped. And Zantic in some danger. Costabile also getting involved in this one. The Zantic will fall. Boom as well. Not long for this world as he will fall off the back of that. And Dukalis, the last person in the area, actually off the side right now. They've still found this kill on towards NARMAN, as well as Dukalis is going to fall. ends up being 4 kills.
Okay. Yeah, it's been favoring Team Tickles. Can we actually see the win percentage? Oh, KJ just gone.
That was instantaneous, man. KJ just disappeared as soon as Azantic got on top of him. That was not kind at all.
Team Tickles could take a fight. You know, this Soulbind has been a huge problem for the Penguin, and they might go for it.
There it is. Nice use of the Chrono as well. Catches onto the Tusk as well. As the Beretta focuses as well onto the backlines. Trying to focus down onto his Analog as it looks like FCR now getting involved. Already, this is a huge win here for Team Tickles. There is going to be the double doom eventually dropped. This time onto Sport plus the Faceless Void. But it looks like he's going to be able to get himself away. Going in the backlines, Azantic is still doing work on his own. Gets the kill towards KJ. And only 2 members left here from Keystars. And actually, jumping aggressive once more from Azantic. Costabile has popped the BKB, but can't actually find any counter kill. The dead shot, not quite going to connect there from NARMAN. Do they continue pressuring underneath this tier 2? Looks like they're going to move into their own jungle. Break there from Analog. He's going to find Dukalis.
What a shot.
Not really the best target they want to go for, though, but they might just have to settle for it. As eventually actually just going to juke off the side will be fine. Meanwhile, though, it actually looks like Kingrd found a much more priority
illusion!
target. It was just an illusion, though. Complete waste of time. Kingrd will die for that one. Also, KJ getting dropped. So both supports from Keystars being removed. And everyone else has to just run away. Unlock as well was pretty damn nice. Lucky shot is also nice to remove. Meanwhile,
there we go.
Azantic has found an opening onto Analog, but he just rolls away. Roller Thunder not really achieving too much here right now. As KG maybe get gone, and he actually drops the Soul by him, but the Lincoln Sphere counters out immediately. Not going to find all too much. Oh, still KG will fall. Kingrd in deep will also die, and FCR has to just BKB TP away. Do not want to link it, because probably have to do the same as well. No cancel? Yes, there is. There is the Chrono. They get the grab. They get the kill.
I'm not quite sure. Because I have heard the exact same thing, which is like, you know, oh, Shad, they're going for it.
That's going to be big if they can find it. Burst it down pretty quickly. There's going to be the Aegis God immediately. Kingrd will die for this one. Do they also end up losing Analog? He's constantly being silenced from the calling man. Can he get away? He will eventually. Doom is there, but it doesn't make all that much difference. Kingrd still falls, as well as Analog. They will deny Azantic. Nope. Oh no, they didn't actually get a deny there, so FCR will Soulbind. So having that axe will make things a lot easier. Meanwhile, looks like they're trying to go for front runner now. The initiation on towards Azantic, but the roll from Analog was not fast enough. They couldn't chain him up, and now they're re-engaged with Kingrd in danger. Costabile as well, out of position, has to pop the BKB. Bandits ground right now on the side. They stole the Doom as well. That's pretty damn big. They're trying to focus on towards Shad. They will still kill him. They have to be the trade of Costabile, so both carries are gone immediately. Analog stand his ground with them, Kingrd and FCR, but the damage has come out way too much. Actually, it's the Pangolin who just gets shredded to pieces. Zantic is dead. NARMAN as well in danger. The Magnetize will just tick him out. They're trying to carry on this fight as best as they can. Dukalis getting low, but so is Analog. They're desperately trying to chase down this Enchantress. Eventually they will fall. The only survivor is Boom. He's pretty much 8,000 HP, man. You can't kill this guy. They have to just run. There's literally nothing they can do. He's got 200 passive HP regen, for crying out loud. What? He's invincible.
I saw that too. I was like, not only do you have 8...
They get the wards to the high ground, but there's already wards placed there for the side. Keystars there to jump. They got the grab on towards the Doom. There is going to be a snowball trying to lay this as well.
Pressure
Can FCR get himself out? There is going to be the Chronosphere that gets dropped. Analog is dead. Kingrd as well. Trapped from this one, but he is actually going to trade on towards Azantic. The damage from Costabile. He's chucked out. There is also going to be the Doom on the Shad with the stolen Doom immediately as well. Chucked on towards Costabile. Can he survive himself through this counter Doom that gets placed on top of him? I don't know. There is actually the snowball. Dragging off to the side. FCR getting focused on from Boom at this point right now. Even so, Costabile looking like he will be able to get himself out. Turns the stone as well to avoid some of the damage. And now Dukalis is going to be the next target for Keystars to try and focus onto. They realize again they have to just ignore Boom as best they can. But in comes Azantic. Huge amount of damage comes through. 2 of them dead immediately.
I think Team Tickles is pretty happy. You got more. You got kills on the enemy cores. You got Tobias. Oh, especially if you get this kill, that's a dieback.
Yeah, that's absolute freebie right there.
I mean, if you didn't have the refresher up, I'd say it helps. But you do. Oh wow, they're going for the big boy.
Okay, he stone forms him up, but actually Analog actually gets pushed well far out of his base for this one. He's very tanky actually, 5,000 HP on the Earth Spirit, but he needs some help from the rest of his team. There is going to be the A on this. He's trying to get in a spot where he can roll away. It just
No
won't
buyback.
happen. He's gone for 2 minutes. What can they do here to defend now Keystars in a 4 versus 5 against basically every single over here from Team Tickles? They're jumping in aggressively, focus on towards the Costabile. KJ just dies immediately. They are going to get this grab on towards the center. He is with the Aegis. Going to be able to come back into this one very, very soon. And they're just going to resume hitting onto the buildings. There are no tier 2 standing either. Oh, Chronosphere has been dropped. He's found his him. There is going to be the Wind Waker. He does actually manage to keep the carry alive for now. Gets him off to the side, using Pierce to fail as well. What can he do after that? It's just all about full retreat. And it's getting running right now. Boom charging forwards there. Smoke breaks. They do find Analog. They throw him off to the side. The long range punch, but the A on this will punch him up for now. There is actually the assault by lads and the double doom. They managed to get off for the first time, it feels, in ages. It will be the kill on towards the Santa. They got Boom as well. The Centaur, the big beefy boy, is finally dead. Dukalis also going to get caught, but this is Enchantress with a BK.
Doom on. He's also got Refresher Orbs, so if he finds an opportunity, you could get that double Doom and have a Doom on. Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay, they're trying to go on towards Dukalis, but here with the Stampede, he's able to run quite far off to the right side. No one's going to caught out position. Zantic has also used the roll in Thunder. Can they actually get the grab onto anybody though? It looks like they will find Kingrd. Still gets hit from that last Sun connection right now. Slow to the backlines. The Zantic charges the backlines. He actually drops the Doom on towards the Pangolin. He just gets shredded to pieces, down for 100 seconds. Good control to Boom as well. The Centaur once again.
Where's Shad?
Takes tons of damage. He's able to run himself away. Chasing after him. Shad is off to the side as well. He's just waiting for the perfect opportunity to drop that Chrono and connect onto everybody. There is the Chrono finally gets dropped. This is on towards FCR right now. Using the refresh roll, gets the second one dropped. That is going to be the free kill. Can he get Kingrd as well? Doesn't need it as KJ drops in the back lines. The snowball from Kingrd. He chases after Shad right now. But Costabile, he's left on his own. No teammates around him to help out. All of them are dying right now. And they're going to start seeing some buybacks get forced for Keystars to stay in this game.
Only at Zantic?
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Analog as well, taking a beating. Look at Dukalis, man. He's a sentry gun, throwing out rainbow beams, and everyone's taking so much damage. KJ also going to fall. They got the Doom onto Boom. It doesn't make any difference. I don't think so. He's just tanking through it. 2 people gone now for Vivo Keystars. Kingrd trying to hide in the trees. Leave me alone, he says, but everyone's denied there from Team Tickles. Kick back into the fountain. They will kill Boom, but who cares? He's got a buyback. And look at Dukalis, man, he's such a machine gun.
I look forward to seeing his damage. He has been doing so much work for his team with this Moon Shard, coming out Mindbreaker as well. Doom is used, but he's like, I'm sorry, buddy, it's on you.
He took a bit of damage, couldn't use his blink, and that was it. Game is over. GG is called, and Team Tickles take the first game of the quarterfinals, 2-1.
Well played by them. Both teams, honestly. Very entertaining game 3 here. Team